Good morning. Hi. It's nice to be back on here. I did not forget about doing this. I just had such an awesome long weekend. Went back and forth to the Adirondacks to bring my girls to Camp Cedarbrook. Then my husband Dave and I graduated from a online Bible college, V1 College, and we celebrated that this weekend. So actually today I have this Bible. It's New King James Version. It's called the Evidence Study Bible. It's awesome, and it has this poem in the beginning of it, and I just wanted to read this poem today. It's about it's right before the book of Genesis. It's about a little boy who's asking where he came from, and he's asking his friends, he's asking all these people, he's contemplating all the amazing things around him, and then in the end, he finds the answer. And because I'm reading from just reading, I'm just going to turn the camera so you don't have to stare at me reading the whole time, and you can just listen. And I have some nice flowers for you to look at. Okay, so this poem is called Who Can Tell Me by Emil Zwain. Who can tell me where I came from? The little boy would ask. His question was a good one, yet he faced a trying task. Each man had different answers, as soon he would learn. This brought him great confusion, and it caused a deep concern. He first went to his schoolmates, and they spoke with one another. I know, said the brightest one, you came from your mother. Now this had satisfied him, yet only for a time, for as he grew, year by year, his thoughts began to climb. He then looked all around him at all that he could see, and his mind began to wonder how it all had come to be. He thought about the universe, the span of outer space, and every star and planet that exists in every place. He thought about the rounded earth, its tilt and its rotation, and all the seasons that occur in yearly circulation. He thought about the darkness, and he thought about the light. He thought about the sun and moon that rule the day and night. He thought of all the creatures of the land and sea and skies, of all the different species and their variance in size. He thought of all the plants and trees and all that each provides, each growing from a tiny seed with roots the soil hides. He then looked at humanity, the sea of different faces, varied tongues and characters from many different places. He thought of mortal bodies with features so profound, and the sense of taste and touch and smell and sight and sound. He thought of reproduction and the miracle of birth. He thought of human life itself and all that it is worth. He then considered human will, both the weak and the strong. He thought about the conscience that discerns the right from wrong. He thought about emotions, the feelings that arise. He thought about the love and hate and tears that flow from the eyes. He thought about anger and the joy that's all around. He thought about happiness and sadness that is found. And filled with curiosity, this boy would daily strive in hopeful expectation that his answer would arrive. He spoke with scientific men who claimed his question solved. They told him of a great big bang that all things had evolved. He then spoke with philosophers, heard some of them insist that there's no true reality and we do not exist. He spoke with many people from different groups and sects, and heard from the vast opinions of various intellects. Now, baffled by confusion, a very troubled youth, unable to discern what is error and what is truth. He almost gave up looking, but he took a second look, and very unexpectedly he found a special book. As he gazed upon the first page, he knew his search was done. His questions all were answered in Genesis chapter 1. With a nod of understanding, he smiled so elated, for now he surely knew, in the beginning, God created. I hope that you enjoyed that poem, and I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.